Let's understand what are triggers. So a trigger in a SQL is a special stored procedure that is used when you want to perform some action after or before an original action. So if someone tries to insert into a specific table, you can alert other users who are the admins saying that, hey, someone is trying to insert into this table. Or the other action would be if someone tries to insert into that table, you will direct that insert into some other table. So let's see how we can create trigger and what all are the different types of trigger. So we have two types of trigger, DML and DDL. So DML stands for data manipulation language. What it means is insert, update, and delete. So as I mentioned, with insert, update, and delete, you can use either after insert or you can replace it by using instead of insert. So the other type of trigger is DDL trigger. So DDL is when someone tries to create, alter, or drop our objects. So let's see how we can create a trigger. So to create a trigger, we start by writing create trigger, the trigger name, and then on what table we want to create that trigger, and then whether we want to create an after trigger or instead of trigger. So we are creating after and then on what DML operation. So here we are creating an after on insert. So then we begin by writing as begin, and then we write our statement, what we want to do when someone tries to insert. So when someone has inserted some data into the table, we are inserting into one table called alert, saying that someone has inserted into this table at what date. So this table alert will be used by the admins of the SQL database to monitor when the value has been inserted and by whom. So let's test our trigger by inserting the data into the real estate table. So to insert the data, I will write the command insert into our real estate table, values, and I will supply the values. So when you insert into this table, you will see one row has been affected. So that's the row for this table. But you will also get another row affected message. So what that means is, so another row has been inserted through the trigger into our alert table. So let's try to see the alert table. So if you can see, someone has inserted into our table at this date. So this is how a trigger works.